It is Caps Lock episode 10. I have a very, very special guest. We going overseas for this one, so it's gonna be good. Very OG in the hack community. Let me get my music going. I don't know why I never have this ready. But let's get the music going while I get him situated. 1 second, y'all. So episode 10, we got CapMasterFlash. He's host of his own show, Flashback to the Fitteds. He is a Battle Dome season 1 winner, hat collector, and he's got a few of his own hats made as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you CapMasterFlash. How's it going, my brother?
How are we, people? How are we, Wes?
I'm doing good, man. Just it's actually a Arctic freeze going on right now. I woke up, it was like negative 28 degrees. So just
what's that Fahrenheit? Is that Fahrenheit? So what's that in Celsius?
I wouldn't even know. I
think that's about. It's definitely minus one. I think it's 25. You take 25 away. I think so. -2.
So it just sounds worse for you. Like I say negative 28 and it jumps up to like what, negative 55 for you or what?
No, the other way. It's the other way. So it's -2 to me.
Oh, okay. So it's short. Okay. So it doesn't sound bad for you. Okay. Not too bad. So how you been doing? How's your February going? We're almost through February here for January.
Not as cold as you. I'm warmer than you. I can tell you that.
Are you?
Definitely warmer.
What's the temperature like up there or across there?
It's probably 25, something like that. But it just rained. It's constantly raining.
Cold rain.
It's literally rained for 5 days straight now. It's just
yeah. You know me coming from Florida. This is my first like winter and like winter in like 20 years. And I've gotten 2 feet of snow plus and the ice age pretty much in my first year. So I'm getting used to that. Why don't you show off what you got on your head? What you wearing today for the show?
I am wearing everyone's favorite T.O. one of Kicks Caps. He's F&F NWA. Got a little side patch, little baddie, and I'm terrible at remembering to put pins on, but I did actually.
That's a nice blip.
Afterlife, Dream Chasers.
That's a nice blip. I'm more big into the blips these days. I used to be a big pin guy. Like when I first started, I used to get Bodega Bros. I used to get JP Fitteds and intros pins. I had a whole pin board. And then I don't know, I moved and I needed the money. I sold all my pins and then I just started seeing holes in my hats. Which obviously coming in that you're gonna get holes in the hats, but like after a while I was like, so I kind of like to stick to blips nowadays because it just looks cleaner to me, honestly.
Yeah, it's and that's one of the things with pins, especially when you get the pins that have got the double pin,
the double hole. Yeah.
After time, that you're getting holes, and like you say, that's why a lot of people started. Well, a lot of people tried the magnetic ones, didn't they? But the magnets are not very good, I don't think.
They're not good at all. Yeah. And it sucks because the best pins usually have the double holes too.
Yeah.
All the good scripts.
UK Rob in the comments.
You can see the comments. Yes, sir. Big up, Rob. Thanks for joining. I know it's pretty almost late over there with the different times.
11 p.m.
11 p.m. Yeah.
Hey, listen, this is beautiful doing it 11 p.m. Usually when I've been on, used to go on Brims and Banter or Views to the Vault, it's 3 a.m.
3 a.m. for you for Brims and Banter, man.
And then by the time you finish, it's 6 a.m.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
The time difference is crazy. Like you're in the future already. I'm just trying to get this shared out one time. Get this shared out.
That's why if you ever go back and watch the episode of Views from the Vault I was on, when it gets to near the end of the show, you'll see me. I'm fading. It's like
I can imagine.
I'm like that. And then after the show finishes, what people don't realise is they film Keepers, Sleepers, and Weepers straight after. So there's another hour. And then if you see me in that, I'm literally like a zombie. I'm going.
I don't remember seeing you on Brims and Banter. How long ago was that? Was that just one episode, or you had?
I've been on I've been on 3. I think I was on episode. I'm pretty sure it's episode 20, 40, and 60, maybe. I can't remember. On Brims and Banter.
I gotta get back. I gotta check that. It's been a while since they streamed. I was just watching your episode. You had a sneakerhead guy on there, and hopefully they start streaming their show again.
Yeah, I think he said they're coming back. I think it's just busy. I think, and just getting. This is a problem when there's multiple people.
Yeah.
You've got to get it where everyone's available, sort of thing.
Yeah, I know. I can imagine. I'm for the most part, I've been doing this on my own. I just got my co-host, a kid from New Jersey. So shout out him. He should be coming back. He should be coming on the show either next week or the week after that. So it's fun. It's nice to have some help there for sure.
Yeah, he seems a good. I've spoke to him a few times in DM.
He's a cool kid.
Yeah, he's cool, man.
Yeah, and I think he lives out in Arizona. So I know he's a Giants fan, I believe, and we share some similar tastes when it comes to sports. He's been on the grind for the most part. Like his posts, his hats. He's for someone who came into the community in October. He's got some bangers.
Yeah, he gets in it. Same as Rob. Rob in the comments. He's only like last year got back into collecting. And if you no doubt you follow him.
I follow Rob. I love his pictures. His pictures.
Professional photographer, so he's on the case constantly.
Yeah.
Look, Robert, you're doing good work, my son.
His pictures are really nice. As a photographer, like a professional photographer myself, I really enjoy his pictures. There was one shoot he did, I believe, with the coffee beans and the sneakers. I don't know if you saw that one, but I love coffee, so like I seen that shoot. And like I think that one inspired me to I want to get a photography backdrop now, like just so I can have, because my picture, when I take my pictures, if it's not a landscape picture, I use my desk, because my desk is black, it's carbon, and it kind of looks cool. So I really don't have just like a stationary thing to just take pictures on. So having that, I can imagine could definitely help. Yeah, the Sauconys. Yep, that was a nice.
Yeah, because I have that problem. When you try. That's why you'll rarely see me post photos. I'll just do a video because I've got nowhere to take photos. Because anyway, you're trying to cut stuff out in the background and that, and then you can't really get it. So I'll just do a video. But I do want to try and get better into photography and just get more creative.
It's nice. I got lucky because I went to school for production, and they kind of sent me a camera with my tuition. So like I kind of already had the tools set for me, and like making videos, and now I do it for work. So it's like I've been editing pictures and taking pictures all day and editing videos all day. Do I really want to come home and edit pictures and edit videos some more? I've been trying. I'm definitely gonna start posting more, but it's just with doing it all day and coming home to it, it's so much. It's a lot goes into editing, and you got to have a lot of bandwidth to go with it. So we got CapMasterFlash on the show here, and you host your own show, Flashback to the Fits. So how did that come about? Because I remember when you first started promoting it, and I really liked the concept, the idea, the art you had was nice. How did you come up with this idea and the concept?
To be fair, I thought of this about 2 years ago, and literally I had every intention of starting it. I think if you look back through my Instagram, there's a post in August of 2023 saying starting in September, but life happens. Plus, I'm not an in front of camera person. Well, I wasn't. So I think that I kept putting it off because of that. And then I was like, right, we'll do it again. So then I posted it to start November last year, and then it got nearer the time, and it was, no, I'm not doing it. And then I just thought, you know what? If I've set a date, post it, I've got to stick to it. And that was basically what I did. But the concept is just to be different. Yeah. Because, like you say, there's, like I've said multiple times on my show, there's a lot better shows the mind that do what they do better. You know what I mean? Looking at new releases, talking about stuff like that. What's the point in me starting that? Because I'm not going to be able to do it as good as them. They've got years experience. So I was just thinking of ways that are different. And then it was more I see a lot of new people in the community. I started collecting 99.
Yeah.
But I didn't really use social media or anything up until about 4 years ago. So, but I've noticed a lot of new people, and it just got me thinking. Then one day I was just looking at stuff, and I was like, I forgot I had that. I forgot I had that. I remember getting that, and I thought it'd be a good concept to get people on, learn why they got into what they got into, but then also tell hats. Like it's all right buying a hat and going, "This is my new hat." Yeah, cool. So, but I just wanted something a bit deeper. So let's find something with stories, like with some meaning. Find a hat that you can get a hat, show me, and you can tell me where it was, why you bought it, how you got there. You know what I mean? It's a story. Yeah. So some of it's nostalgia, some can be sentimental, some can be crazy. You have to get 7 trains, 4 buses, 3 cabs, like 7 stores just to find something, you know. So I thought, why not? Let's see if it works. And it was just a punt more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
And to be fair, the other reason was because it's quiet in the UK. It's not really a big thing. So I was thinking, hopefully, someone will see it and think, oh yeah, they collect hats. And I did. The first episode, someone messaged me, I'm in the UK, I collect hats, blah, blah, blah. So I added him to our little chat group. Mm-hmm. Cool. So it's been received well enough, I think. Like it gets nothing but positive things. So I keep going. I've got some good guests lined up. I've pretty much got stuff lined up for the next 8, 9 episodes. So
that's good.
Should be good, to be honest.
Yeah, I like it. I really enjoy it. You know, in this field that we're in, you know, talking hats, it's really hard to be different. You know what I mean? You have your people that do your unboxing. You have your people that, you know, do your cool videos, your cinematic videos. You know, there's very different places in the fitted community. So it's really hard to just find your niche. And I think what you're doing is good because, I mean, from the episodes that I've seen, and you know, the episode that I saw you on, I believe recently you was on another show. Weren't you on Keep It a Bean too?
Keep It a Bean.
Yeah. So the hats you showed in Keep It a Bean, I think you showed like a Terror Squad hat or something like that. Yeah. And I'm like, whoa, like, you know, for someone, you know, 1, I love Terror Squad. 2, it's like I never seen that hat before. You know what I mean? So like it's more than just like, oh, look, this is a Rushmore hat or something stuff like, which nothing against that, but it's like that hat could be considered, you know, a Rushmore too. That's like it's golden. You know what I mean? Like it's just finding different hats and I don't know. I just think the way you're going about your show and your concept is pretty cool.
It's good because I realised today in the 5 episodes I've done so far, I've not shown a hat that's newer than 10 years old.
Yeah.
So it's good, like because
I wouldn't even have a hat that I can pull out, like.
You
know what I mean? Like
it's. I showed that Terror Squad hat. You never even knew it existed, but now you know. Maybe that's in the back of your mind now. You'll keep an eye out for that if you ever come across one.
Exactly,
and that's what it is. Like you say, that not being front. Like, this community is a great community, and as a collector, you want as much content as you can take in possible. So every day there's a show, pretty much. Every day there's something. If you want to watch some pin battles, Friday with Big Papa. What up, Big Papa, in the comments?
Love that. Shout out Big Papa. I know he said what's up earlier.
If you want to watch some pin battles, you watch that. If you want to see what's coming out, up and coming, you watch Views to Vault on a Wednesday or a Friday. If you want to learn about someone on a Sunday afternoon, Keep It a Bean.
Keep It a Bean.
If you want Sunday morning, you want to catch up on sneakers, Caps and Coffee.
So much.
You know what I mean? Caps and Curveballs on a Thursday. That's why I picked a Tuesday, because there's nothing on a Tuesday.
Nothing on a Tuesday, yeah.
So I thought, you know what, we'll take that slot. Thank you very much.
You're right. You got your own slot on the network. I just stick to weekends. I'm off on the weekends, so whichever day usually works for my guests, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm usually good with. Obviously, this weekend I would have been competing with the Super Bowl if I did it tomorrow.
Yeah.
How is it like over there? You guys don't care about the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah. Well, I do. I like NFL.
Yeah.
So, but it's 12.
But like in the air, like, you know what I mean? It's
well,
like nothing.
The UK it's big. We are big NFL like fans, to be honest, because that's why it's gone in the like since 2008 when they started doing the London games, like the international game. It's gone from 1 to 2 games a year to it's 4 every year now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's that popular now that Tottenham Hotspur, they built their new stadium, soccer stadium, but it's also the only purpose-built NFL stadium outside of America.
Yeah.
It's got an NFL pitch underneath the pitch. It's got the locker room so they come out in the corner of the pitch, and that it's going to be transformed into an NFL stadium in 2 days.
That is pretty cool. It's nice to see football growing. I mean, I did see there's an Australia game or something next year too. So they do
them everywhere. I think this year there was a Germany game. You got the 4 London games. There was a Munich game in Germany. I'm sure there was a Mexico game. There's probably, like you say, an Australia game. I'm sure at some point there'll be a Nigeria game. They want to go to every continent. It's like the MLB, Tokyo, Mexico. They did the London series. I went to the Yankees.
How was that? Was it the Cubs?
I went to both games. No, the first one was Yankees Red Sox, 2019. I went to both games at the Olympic Stadium. I think the first game was 25-21.
Okay.
It was the first inning was an hour and a half.
Jeez.
It was 9-8 after the first inning, the score.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy game.
Yeah, I can imagine if the first inning goes an hour. I mean, as someone who's worked baseball games before for them in the minor league, like, whoo, you're in for a long night.
The game altogether was, I think it wasn't short. It went far off 5 hours.
5-hour game. Oh my God.
It literally started at 6, I think, and I think it was dark. It was 11 o'clock at night, when 11:30.
Man, yeah, I last season I was doing camera work for the Scranton Rail Riders, the Yankees minor league team. So, like, I could only do, because it's an hour away from me, the drive. So I was just doing it for the love of the game and, getting my experience out there. And game finishes at 11, game finishes at 10, and I got the hour drive, and it's just like, oh, but I love baseball so much. I did it every weekend. You know what I mean? It was just cool, like, to say that, I kind of worked for the Yankees in a way. So
but Rob said he's applying to shoot for the NFL in London this year.
That would be dope. That would be really dope. Shooting a Yankee game in April would be definitely. I mean, anything can happen, man. You got really good photography. Anything can happen, and I think I am a testament to that. So yeah, I really like the show. I really like how you got it set up, and I definitely look forward to more episodes you got going on, especially your next one.
Next one, I heard it's going to be it's going to be a killer.
Yeah, it should be great. Yeah. So we're talking about UK. Is it harder to get hats? Like, with obviously all the stores, this is Lids HD. Like, is it harder to get hats for you out there?
Yeah, 100%. So basically, let's wind it back 15 years. There was a flagship New Era store in London. There was 2 actually. And there was one in Birmingham, which is the second biggest city in the UK. So they were good. And then there were 2 independent hat stores, one at the very top of the country and one at the very bottom. They've now closed down. They've been closed for 7-8 years. The Birmingham New Era flagship, like many of the New Era flagships, closed. So basically, then we got Lids about 2020. We got Lids. Lids finally come to the UK, opened 200 branches. 2023, they're all closed. There's not one left. So literally, the only dedicated, shall we say, hat store is the London New Era store, and that Rob will say something in the comments because he lives in London. It's crap. It's rubbish. Like literally, it's tiny. There's probably I've got more rows of fitteds than they have in the store. It's crap. So literally, our only way, or store wise, is Toppers EU. There's a couple of places in Germany, hat store in Sweden. But me personally, I've always, for the past 20 years, I've always had someone in the US that I can get stuff. So I've always had stuff. That's how I've got most of the rarer stuff, especially all the capture the flag thing, because you could only get them from New Era stores or certain retailers.
Man,
so
that sounds rough.
So if you've not got a US contact, shall we say, especially now since New Era invoked the shipping ban a few years ago, where you can't send from countries. There's still a couple of stores that will send to the UK, but most won't. You're pretty limited unless you pay reshipper. Like you can get a reshipper address that stuff sent, but then you pay mega money, or you've got someone. Like at one stage, I had a guy I knew that could get stuff from Japan, Korea, like because they all had New Era stores, all sorts. But slowly, I can get pretty much anything from the US now, pretty much.
Do you have to pay extra? Like, do people charge you extra?
No. I've got a couple of people. I've got their address. I just order it myself, and it just gets shipped to them.
Okay.
And then it gets stockpiled. My one friend. There's still hats he's got that I bought over a year ago.
Still, yeah.
Because I'll buy new stuff that'll come, and I'll be like, send them first. Like he'll send me 10 at a time, and that. But the last one that got sent got lost, and that had some absolute bangers in. I mean, like I had the Eat My Gat Detroit Doctor Doom. That sold out. I pre-ordered that. That's gone. Worldwide FNF's San Francisco, the Blip, the Tony Montana one, that was in there. Lids HD, Realtree Copper Yankees, that was in there.
The one they just dropped not too long ago.
One of the first ones, you can't get that no more. The Hardwood Classic Green Knicks from Toppers USA, that was in there. All them lost.
Damn.
So I've not had anything sent over for a while because I'm still mourning.
I'm sorry for your loss, man. Those sounds like some bangers, man.
Well, it happens, to be honest. It's but also it's good that I've got that because I've managed to get some, like I've got some good stuff to come over for the show.
Yeah,
I've found some real good, some stuff I've been looking for years. So
I wish I could find the hat I've been looking for.
Yeah, so basically, to put it short, the UK is a cemetery for there's no hats unless it's online. That's why I love going to New York.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I try and go every year because I just enjoy just go to Jamaica go in exclusive fitted.
Mm-hmm.
I could just stay in there I've not got a rush. I can look at everything.
Is that your favorite store?
No, For You Caps is my favourite. I'll tell you why. Because the guy that owns it is spot on. He's so cool. And I've been buying hats from him since 2012. He ships them to me. He used to ship them to me. That's how I got all my Rangers hats and that. So I've always used For You Cap for the last 15 years. And when we went last year, when we went in, I was talking to him and I was showing him pictures. I was like, remember this, remember this, remember. He was like, yeah, I remember that, I remember that, I remember that. So he's a great guy. So when we go there, I'll always go there as well.
I can't remember my last For You Cap purchase. I know I've gotten some. I just can't think of it off the top of my head.
For You Cap is good for college stuff. If you want good college hats, he does some awesome.
Actually, I think I might have gotten my Syracuse orange from them.
Yeah, lightly because he literally
the mellow. That's a good one. That's a summer hat though, man. It's too much orange to wear right now.
See, and that's a funny thing where you say I can't wear orange hats. Orange on orange.
It's too much contrast. Yeah, you're right.
Being a Knicks fan, it's a bit. I have to be choosy what hats I have.
Yeah,
like that MF Doom logo Knicks hat. I had to get the black and blue one and not the blue and orange one.
The blue and orange one.
Yeah, it's just.
You got the Kryptonite from Society that dropped a year or so ago. It's the
Worldwide FNF one. No, I didn't get that one. It was. And then I got the 2.0, and then when the package got delivered from home game, it weren't in there because they'd sold out and just refunded me and not told me.
I hate when that happens. It just happened to me recently. I bought an A piece from Hat Dreams, I think. All sale hats, $25, $30. I spent like $250. And there was like 2 hats that they didn't send, and they sent the little sticky note, out of stock, sorry. And I go on the website, one of them was actually still in stock, and the other one, it was, I could have fit a 1.4. They had a 1.4 in it. They could have just been like, yo, we got a 1.4. Do you want that instead? And I would have been like, hell yeah.
That's the thing that gets me. If it's sold out, if you send a message, say, sorry, it's sold out, but we have the next size up or the size down, are any of them any good for you? And you can go, yeah, give me the size down, I can stretch it, or I'll have the size up.
Not to mention, they were so like they didn't ship for like 2 weeks because they were so backed up, I guess, with the sale. And I had to I was pressing them. I'm like, yo, it's been 2 weeks. It's still in label created. During those conversations, we could have been like, hey, by the way, these 2 hats are sold out. Do you want to, you know what I mean? Like, so not only did they tell me then, I had to find out when it got delivered. I'm just like, oh, okay, that sucks. I checked the site and it's like, I don't know. They must have had an intern there or something for that week, but it just, I wasn't happy.
It's the age-old thing that we say in the UK. You've got one job, man. You've got one job.
Right.
Just do
exactly. It. Like we're talking about the order. You might as well say, hey, by the way, these are sold out. It is what it is. I wanted to talk about your season 1 Battle Dome win here. How long ago was that?
December.
And you used this Thundercats Nashville Predators. Well, I gotta say, this is one of the most creative hooks I've ever seen, honestly. And I'm a hook guy. Everybody knows I'm a hook guy. Yo, Kelvin, what's good, brother? Everybody knows.
What's happening, California?
Yes, sir. Yeah, this hat is insane. Like, just walk us through the thought process on this hat. Did you have to pick an NHL, or did you already have this idea in mind, or what?
So it was already. So the rules were you could use. It could be MLB, NHL, NBA. I think that's what it could be. This was basically the only non-MLB hat in the whole competition. Everyone went safe. But I remember when I first seen this logo, and when I first saw it, I automatically thought Thundercats. I just looked at it and went, that'd make a good Thundercats hat.
Perfect.
And then I remember trying to do it 8 months ago, and I couldn't get it right. So I left it. And then basically what happened was to be able to go in the Battle Dome competition, you have to buy it's a dome piece that runs it.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
You have to buy his hat that
One of
he's
his hats,
got
yeah.
going. But I didn't. Basically, Tony, why not Captain Kips, messaged me and said, "Listen, I want the hat, but I don't want to do the mock-up. Do you want my do you want to go in, stand in for me the thing?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Dame says it's fine. Do it." I was like, "All right, yeah, cool." So I thought, right, what can I do? And then I thought, I need something that is going to be different, because I know there's going to be loads of Texas, which there was, loads of Dodgers. And I thought, let's try and do this again. And I tried, and it just all come. But the good thing was, I've got a hat with this logo, front logo. So I sat there looking at how every bit was stitched to see how it would be coloured, and then that's literally how I come up for that. But then there's certain things I use that side patch. Now that's not the best side patch to do, but the reason I use that side patch is because the eye, that's going to be glow in the dark. That'll be like the eye of Thunder on the sword, where it'll glow. So that's why I use that side patch.
That is
and then the underbrim, that's his glove.
Yeah.
Instead of just doing a grey underbrim, and that was like, well, let's do it sneaky two-tone, because if you look at his uniform, it's not one blue, it's two blues.
It's two blues, yeah.
Orange button for his orange hair, and then a white sweatband for the white around the belt. And that's literally.
I think you really did a great job on this. I mean, with NHL hats, it's really hard to do hooks on NHL hats. I mean, obviously with this one was just chef's kiss, in my opinion. Can't be having ginger on ginger crime.
No, you know.
Honestly, when it comes to NHL hooks, like I can't even think of off the top of my head, like how I would do an NHL hook, but you completely nailed this one. This one have you got this one yet? Or?
No, not yet. It should be any time soon. It should come. Well, I asked about 3-4 weeks ago, and he says in the next few weeks. So probably, hopefully, in the next month, I'd like to see them come.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Have you been keeping up with this most recent season that
he did? Yeah, and I was just about to mention it, right? So obviously I was Q4, yeah, and the winner, and I said this, right, Lamb's lids went in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously it's Canadian, so he's not American. Mm-hmm. And I told him, I said, you'll win this. Before the voting even started, he showed me. I said, you'll win this. And I said, do you know why you'll win this? I said, because you're Q4, I was Q4. You're using NHL, I'm using NHL. You've done a comic hook, I did a cartoon hook. And I said, I'm not from America. You're not from America.
Right.
I said, you're going to win it.
It's in the cards.
And he won.
History repeats itself. He did the Doom Las Vegas Raiders, right?
And again,
I mean,
the
Las Vegas Knights. Yeah.
No one's thought of doing a Vegas Knights Doom, and it works perfectly.
It works perfectly. Shout out also my guy Ramzo, who got in with his Sub-Zero Seattle Mariners. That was a tough one. It was two of my favorite guys in the community.
Yeah. We had Tony.
You know what I mean? Like it's hard when you gotta do that, man. But shout out Why Not? Because I definitely I wanted that acid rap to get made for sure.
Yeah. I think it will. That'll appear.
It's nice. I think the gradients are making a nice little comeback.
Gradients. I love a gradient, mate.
I just got Beyonce's Bad Bunny one that she dropped last week. I got EA on that. Beautiful hat. Just I'd grab it, but I don't feel like reaching back right now. But it's a beautiful hat. I think gradients and pinwheels. What's your take on pinwheels right now?
I like pinwheels. I was 5 minutes late to the Toppers USA drop because I wanted that Bulls and Knicks one. Both sold out of my size.
The one that just dropped?
Yeah, literally, it was five 5 past 6 Bulls, half and 5/8 sold out, half and 5/8 sold out in the Knicks as well. Because I'd get away with that. There's not too much orange on orange crime going on.
Yeah,
got the blue and the black. I'd have got away with that. But I like pinwheels. I've always liked pinwheels.
Freaking Riot, bro. Every time you gotta watch what you say when Riot's in the chat. He said, "I'd grab, but I don't feel like reaching back." Oh man, hold on. Hey, is this the first AO of the? It's been a minute. I love those, man. Those are my favorite things to have. That sucks because I remember seeing the post this morning on Toppers. He says, dropping today, no restocks. If you miss out, you miss out. So I guess we just missed out.
Yeah. I do like pinwheels. They've got the play. And to be fair, again, it's history. To me, it's a redo of history because you look at late night, early 2000s, pinwheels were all the rage.
Mm-hmm.
Especially you look in most Dipset videos, Jules Santana videos, 50 Cent mixtapes, the pinwheels there. Even UK stuff, pinwheels were there. So
damn, a pinwheel Joel Santana hook would go crazy. Actually,
yeah, I've got a pinwheel 50 Cent hook that I've got mocked up.
What that you mocked up? That sounds interesting. Well, like a Get Rich or Die Trying or something?
No, it's from a mixtape. Future is 50 Cent is the Future mixtape.
Is that the DJ Clue one? Might be. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
That sounds interesting. I like that. Yeah. I know I just bought in on your Ghostface, which when you showed that to me, I was instantly just like, yeah, that gotta be got.
That in my group, when that one I added it to. So I posted that 8 months ago. I said this is going to be the next one, and there weren't really that much interest, but I liked it that much. I need to make this app.
Yeah.
So then I sent it to the store that does my stuff, and it got approved. It's approved, and that. So I've got it. I have to basically. I have so long to submit it, basically.
Yeah.
So I've done a vote thing to try and see if anyone, and there weren't many. And then everyone was like, if it was a Mets. So basically, I've got a mock-up of a Mets one as well. So
for the next one.
For a vote.
Yeah.
And it was pretty even. But in the end, it's got to be a Yankees, I think.
Yeah, in my opinion. No offense to any of the Mets fans in the chat, aka Riot. But I would love to see that Get Rich or Die Trying hook. I don't remember seeing that one.
I think I remember.
But I think it has to be a Yankee fan. I mean,
yeah,
they're not from Queens.
No, exactly.
They're not from the Bronx either. But I mean,
no. But the Yankees NYs are more universal for New York in general. I feel. And that
50 Cent is definitely 50 Cent. We're talking about the Ghostface he has going around right now. You can almost argue that could have been a pinwheel too.
Could have been. There's a possibility the 2.0 might be.
Oh, possibly. Okay. Speak it into existence.
Well, again, that it's not just. I've not looked at it and gone, oh yeah, we'll use them colors. There's reasons why each color and each thing is there. It's like there's a white sweatband and a green underbill. If you look on the album cover, there's a wallaby that's green with a white sole, the underneath of it. So that's why that is that on the hat. The blue and that red is that color because there's a wallaby on the album cover that's half blue, half that red color.
Oh no, I definitely know where he was going with it, regardless of the fact. It's definitely I can't wait to get it.
Yeah,
and I haven't bought it on an F&F in a while. I think my last F&F that I bought was Domepieces, the future Braves, but I ended up having to get my money back for that because he took too long. But I wish I would have got it because it did come out pretty good. There was so much going on with that hat. I didn't know if he was ever going to get it or not.
Is that the purple one with the
purple one with the camo
lightning? Yeah.
Oh right, yeah. It was yeah. For I don't want to dive deep into that, but it was for a while. It was I didn't know if it was gonna be even get delivered. So yeah. And you also got other hats too. You have the Oakland A's. What was the Oakland A's that you did?
That was my first hat.
The first hat.
No hook. But well, I say no hook, but you can hook it. You can hook it to a couple of things if you so choose to. So that was it.
I like the colors on that. What is that? Seaweed?
If olive.
I
even had a pin made, CapMasterFlash.
That's fire.
That came with it because it's got a camo.
Oh, I didn't even know it was camo UV.
Yeah. So basically,
no hook. You said right.
No, fire. But you can hook it to if you want to hook it to the Golden State Warriors. You can hook it to that. There's an E40 album cover where he's wearing camo with some blue, and you can hook it to that if you want. It was something. I like the colors.
Oh, did a store pick that up again? I forget.
No, FNF.
FNF, okay.
All FNFs.
Ironically, my first hat was an Ace too.
Yeah, well, the reason I wanted to do it was because they were leaving Oakland and becoming the San Francisco. So at the time that I submitted that, no one was sure whether you'd be able to use any Oakland stuff or the logo or anything going forward. So I thought,
yeah, it's definitely a great hat. I like it. You have a Rangers too, don't you?
Yeah, that was. I've not even wore it myself. It's not even curved.
Worn it?
No, it's not even curved. So this was. I just wanted to keep it team colours because it's one of my favourite logos, but do the logo different to everyone else. So basically, it's metallic blue, metallic red, sea foam, seashell, and then the outside's metallic pewter. But keep it team colours. And then that's seashell.
That's fire. I like that. Right, you're right, bro. You caught me. It is a San Francisco Giants. My fault. San Francisco Giants Battle of the Bay patch.
And then the UVs like that to match the Statue of Liberty. So,
oh, nice. So see, it's little things like that you have to like, you know what I mean, to make things a little different.
Yeah,
that's fire.
I'm like the UV guy. I don't like doing normal UVs. But as I said, Wes, there's a 3/8 of that sitting in a bag over there, if you so desire.
I do want it.
Even though you're an Islanders fan.
I am an Islanders fan.
You're a New Yorker.
But like, I don't hate the Rangers.
No.
I don't like, and I don't hate the Mets either. I don't know. You know, I have no issues with the Mets at all. Everybody knows growing up, my little league coach was a Mets fan and he has season tickets to the Mets. So I went to a lot of Mets games growing up. So I have no ill will towards the Mets. Let's see what we got here. So that's Battle Dome. I'm definitely thinking of when he does the next one. I might try to get involved with that because I mean, you know, you might get lucky and get a hat made.
Hey, listen, and let me show you the last one. This is probably my favorite one. This is the Ice Cube one. That
Ice Cube. Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
But it's good because that's metallic red and then it's got black pearl, metallic black pearl on the out, and it just works. But then that side patch is a lot like the album cover.
That yellow though, what is that yellow on there?
That is, it's the same as that. It's ombre gold.
Ombre.
Yeah, and that's just the standard. But that's up to Laugh Now, Cry Later album cover. So if you see the album cover, it's the LA skyline in red, and everything's on fire. And
you would be good in them hat battles, man. Like, because they have categories, album covers, man. I know you would do. I mean, just the hat you wearing right there in that one. I mean, not a lot of people go for the album cover hooks. I mean, I have a few. There was one that dropped recently that I really wanted to get, and it sold out. The
Which one?
It was So Fresh Clothing. The Fabulous. What was it?
Oh, the Yellow Yankees one.
The Summertime Shootout, I think it was.
Yeah,
Man, I love Fab. One of my favorite artists growing up. I still think he shits on any new artist these days right now. I think my last music hook, I got a Blueprint 3 Yankees, I think, from My Fitteds was like my last music. Illis got a Mac Miller coming out soon, dropping soon. I do like the music hooks because you know what I mean? Like with a music hook, you know, a lot of you'll run into people that don't have the same music taste as you, which is okay. But seeing someone put together something like of a song or an album that you love and seeing it on a hat is just crazy to me.
Yeah, and that's right. Like the majority of my stuff will be based, like I said to you on messages. It's all going to be. It will be 90s hip hop. That's because that's what I love. So like I've got that Ghostface. The one after the Ghostface is a LL Cool J Mets.
Right, you should hop on that, bro. Paul, that I haven't seen it yet, but LL Cool J.
That's based off the Goat album cover.
Yeah,
and then
I haven't seen that yet, but I'm sure that's gonna be crazy.
I'll show you the mock up after this. And then I've got a few hats coming out from a store. They're all rap. Not album, but rap related. Well, three are. One's a Halloween, the other one's a Halloween hat, and the other one's just a no hook, just clean.
That's dope. I definitely look forward to that. That's this year they're dropping.
Yeah. And then I've got another couple that it's like a part 2 of some of them that are coming that might come out. I might do them as FNF. So
fire.
I've got loads. There'll be a lot of music stuff.
That's good.
There's a couple of old nostalgic old video game hook stuff.
I like that.
And a couple of old classic 80s action movie hooks.
Okay. So you got a lot of work. A lot of work.
Yeah, I want to try and see. So for 2 years I've tried literally every 2 weeks. I DM every single store we know. I'll DM them, and pretty much 99% ignore me. I've never had. I might get a reply saying thanks, but we're not doing it. But majority, I don't hear anything. But I keep pressing, and it was literally constantly doing it. But that's why I started doing FNFs, and I like doing FNFs because I just get to do my designs. I send them to there's no issue with the store. They just go, yeah, it's approved, bang. And I do it differently. I'll get everyone. If you want to get involved, you get involved, fill it. I don't ask anyone for the money. I paid for it. Like that Ghostface, I've paid for it already. That's paid. But then now I've locked in because I want it locked in. But then now I've got to get the money off everyone. And then so that's how I do it. Just because I know sometimes it's like people haven't got the money or whatever, but I don't want that to hold me back from ordering it, sort of thing. It's nice if you can do it, and that's fine. And like I say, and it's just to a point. If it comes 3 weeks, 4 weeks down the line, and certain people, I haven't got all the money in that, it's not it's then you just lose your spot. That's all it is. But I'm not worried about having to try and fill it to make the order. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's a good way to do it. I mean, if you got the money to put down on it, and you don't got to worry about people flaking out last minute, then that I would do it too. I would definitely. What you get? 18 packs, 36,
24,
24. Oh, 24. Okay. That ain't bad. Definitely, because you know how people are. I mean, I've been that guy that I reached out to you when it was time, and like stuff happens. And the thing with me is I like supporting people. Like that's what I do. I like to support. Like me doing this with you, is my way of supporting you and everybody else that I've had on the show. It's my extension of support and in my own little way. But everybody, stuff happens, so I definitely understand. So when you got it's already in the bag, you really just ain't got to worry about it.
That's what I mean.
That's interesting that you messaged the stores though. That's regardless if you don't get answered or not, or you get left on red. I think you should keep on doing it. Like I wouldn't stop that for sure.
No, well, like when we go to New York in April, I'll just start I'll just ask them there and then. I'll be like, listen, so I messaged you 17 times in the last year. Any reason?
Right. Like, listen, you wasn't answering me. I had to take a different approach.
I'd like to get on a plane. Oh, come on, man.
For real. They call that the Tony Soprano approach.
No, but like you say, it's not. I think what it is, a lot of people get caught up in the. It's a nice idea. It's a good thing. Like, a store, I can get a store, which is great because you've not. It takes the hassle of money out of the equation. You know what I mean? Having to, like I've just said, for FNFs where you either have to get the money off people, you have to pay for it yourself. It gets that, but also like that's the ultimate. It'd be nice to say, yes, cool, got a hat coming out. I haven't had to front it and that's a good. But I think FNFs serve a purpose of getting your portfolio to a certain degree because you can get a mock-up, right? And I know if I showed 100 people the mock-up, immediately 50% will not be interested because they won't buy from a mock-up because it's not a guarantee of how it's going to turn out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's somewhat of a risk, whereas it's the people that take the risk and support you that ultimately get the end result, because when the hat turns up and it ends up being awesome, you send it out, it's great, and then you get a lot of people message, oh, you got any spare?
Nah, it's too late, motherfucker. No,
sorry.
But, it's too late, bitch.
But it's good because doing that has allowed me to now I've got 3 physical hats that you can show and say, right, listen, I've done these 3. Yeah, there wasn't 150 of them. There was 24 of each, but they've all gone near enough, give or take 3 or 4. But it's there. It shows that you can do it.
Having something tangible to show for it goes a long way. I had talked about it on another episode. I have a friend, Lido. I don't know if you know who Lido is.
Hey, listen, he's crazy to talk to. I talk to him all the time. He sends me stuff all the time. He's like, He's like, when you come to New York, he says, we'll buy hats and get drunk. I was like, I don't drink.
I love Lido, bro. Shout out Lido. But I was telling him that I was mocking up, and I was actually proud of the mock-up. It was a me and Illis mock-up. And I sent him the mock-up. Or I didn't even send him the mock-up. I just told him, yeah, we mocked up. And he was like, I don't want to see this shit. You know what I mean? He's like, don't send me this shit. He's like, what good is this to me? You know what I mean? Like, freaking, which I understand. But sometimes you just get so proud of the process of mocking up, because like mocking up to me, and I'm not saying it's just me, but like mocking up to me is like art. You know what I mean? It's like putting your art on this blank sheet outline, and I was just proud of my art, and he's just, I don't want to see this shit. So having something tangible to show people, like, hey, this is what I got, goes a long way.
It's also good because you'll see. I've noticed from when I first started mocking up to now, the difference is unbelievable, and you wouldn't think you can just make things look so good. You know what I mean? And like now, I found some different effects to help make it look more metallic, make it look more, and getting the color codes down and how to arrange it all and that, and it just works. It works good.
Yeah, Rob said the beards on the live stream are immaculate.
Yeah, it's because he's just jealous. That's all, because he can't grow a proper one. That's all it is.
You know, I mean, I've had this, like, it's a gift and a curse. I mean, you're like, you shit on my beard for sure, but like,
yeah, but it's winter. It has to be like this to keep warm.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I had just recently trimmed and I regretted it because, like, it's cold as hell. This is like my freaking fur. So I'm sure your face, you don't feel nothing.
No, listen, I'm covered, man. I'm covered. I'm telling you, I am covered.
Definitely. Have you had any recent hat purchases this year? I know with the the boundaries and what, I'm sure it's hard to get.
Oh, listen, the boundaries don't exist for me. I literally,
fuck that.
I just shop like the next door. I did well. I didn't buy anything. I try not to buy anything in January. I try, but I made it to, I think, last week of January, and then I ended up. What did I get? I ended up getting that Cuban Links NY from Worldwide F&F and the Jay-Z one he did.
He did a Jay-Z one too?
It's coming out soon, yeah. I've not seen it. I bought it. He sent it.
You just bought all in? Cause
yeah, I like Worldwide F. I support him. Like, same as Play Ray. I bought his 3.0. I already got the Little Kim Blue. You know, the Crush.
Yeah, Little Kim.
You know the Crush one he did, the blue one.
Yeah, the Crush on You.
Well,
the Crush on You.
Yeah, well, the red one and the green one are coming out soon, so I've already bought them. I ain't even seen them. I bought them, so they'll be getting sent soon. I've got what else for home game? I got EA on that. JD Kiss Pinwheel Camo Yankees.
Is it still going for pre-order right now, or what? I need to get that.
I think it's on pre-order. I got EA on that, and I got EA on the Yo City, that red Yankees the other day with the with the grey and the pinwheel.
What's that thing called? I forget what it's called. It's right there on the tip of my tongue. I just seen it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's red on the front, and then like the half is like different materials, right?
Yeah, the away jersey grey and the pinstripe for the Yankee. Yeah,
those are good pickups. Really good pickups.
I don't think I've got anything else. Again, majority rap orientated.
Any way too early hat of the year contenders for you? Way too early.
I will touch on last year's out of the year. See, I don't care about any of that.
No, I'm talking about for you in general. Yeah, like, yo, this is I don't care.
But to me, the two hats of the year were the My Fitted Metallica Yankees that John Jay did, because for one, it was a new logo when he released that at the start of the year. No one's done lightning like that on a hat.
Yeah.
It sold out
3 times. It sold out 3 times.
It sold out. It pre-ordered. If that's not out of the year, like, it touches every base. And then also the Nigel Sylvester Rushmore, just for what it means community wise and culturally wise.
Did you get that one?
You've just got those? Yeah, I got the black one.
I wanted the off-white,
and I got it at normal price because basically it released at Comic. What was it? Capcom or whatever the
and then like a week later it was on New Era.
And then I got it from Fanatics. I checked the
Fanatics.
Yeah, they had it.
And now it's on eBay for like $100. I've been eyeing it. Hopefully it comes down.
Yeah, so them to me were I think they're the two mainstream hats that should be classed as hat of the year. Like F&Fs and stuff like that, like there was too many good hats to narrow it to just one.
Yeah,
you know.
Like, and even now, man, like I don't know how they can even like. There's been so many good hats dropped just within these past 2 months alone that are just like crazy and good, and it's just like, how can you even put these hats and these artists in a bracket and put them against these? Like, I think some hats are just really good. It's hard to just say what is hat of the year. Granted, with stats like the Metallica Yankee, like let's be honest, 3 sellouts basically every time. You know what I mean? The dog ears always sold out every time. The Dave East dog ear, the blue one.
So I mean, it's down to what the criteria is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It touches every base. It's new. It's different. It's not. You know what I mean? It's not the same logos and what have you recycled and changed. Which don't get me wrong. Like me personally, I've got no aspirations of doing new logos or anything. I'll just work with what's around, and I'm not chasing that. Like you say, I'm no designer. I'm just a collector that likes to make hats. That's it. I'm not. I've got a job that I earn decent money. I'm not trying to. I'm not branching out career wise. I just do it because I enjoy it.
That reminds me of Jay-Z line. What does he say? I'm not a rapper. I'm a hustler that happened to rap or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Big Jay-Z fan. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I mean, I mean, even though I've designed a hat or two, I don't consider myself as, I've designed a hat, but I'm really a fan at the end of the day. Like, I know about these hats because I'm a big sports fan, and it's cool that us sports fans could come together and put our thoughts and ideas together and make something tangible. Like, look, I'm wearing a friggin' Indiana Fever hat. You know what I mean? Like, just for my love of Caitlin Clark. I love me some Caitlin Clark.
That's the beauty of hats and collecting hats and enjoying the creativity and the art of it. It's like, obviously you get the people that will buy and only wear their teams. They won't buy outside of the teams or anything. But then I think they're more sport orientated people. You know what I mean? That just like hats.
Yeah.
But then you'll get like myself, right? I'll wear every team apart from Boston, right? I've been collecting 25 years. I only bought a Red Sox hat last year because I need to have every team. But to be honest, it could pass as a Brooklyn hat. I'll be honest.
That's something I just won't do. I don't know if you
would not wore it.
You wore it?
No, I've not.
Oh,
I just got it.
I feel like if I was to put on a Red Sox hat, I would go full on Wizard of Oz, Witch, and melt. Like, that's just like, I just think like that's just what I think, honestly.
Yeah.
And I don't want to, be the first to see if it happens or not. But I do have a Boston Braves. I don't know if you would count that as like a Boston hat
with the chief on it.
No, I don't have that one. I have the B. It's a B. It's a VAV. It was a Dragon Ball Z. It was a Dragon Ball Z hook, so I had to get up on that. Pause before Riot gets me. So I'm good. I clear there as a Yankee fan, right? I'm good.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. That's just that little bit of sport, but everything else, I think you buy like FNFs, for example. I feel outside of mainstream and stuff, FNFs a lot of the time tend to produce the better hat, in my opinion, because it's like a passion project. They can base it off what they want to base it off, and that
like a mixtape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then a store drop is an album. You know what I mean? Because you know, I mean, we're gonna put it into like those terms. I feel like an FNF is a Dat Piff mixtape, or worldhiphop.com mixtape, and you gotta like, you know what I mean? Only if you're checking for that mixtape, you know what I mean? That was a weird way to put it. But with FNFs also, like, you'll have your guys, you know what I mean? Your support crew, your support system is grabbing that FNF. You know what I mean?
And you notice with people, they have a style of what they do. Like, for example, Fitted Addiction. Do you follow him? Chicago guy.
Yes.
All he does is Cubs or Blackhawks.
Mm-hmm.
He does bangers, and they're either Kanye hooks, film, movie, stuff like that. But he doesn't veer outside of that constantly. He's got 2 or 3 every month, every other month coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that like I like that. You know what I mean? Instead
consistent. You just got to be consistent, really.
And that's
and one day that store opportunity is gonna come.
exactly.
I mean, at one point the Rushmore guys were just guys like us. You know what I mean? Just had the idea or the dream to make hats, and it happened. I wasn't in a community where the Rushmore guys were just regular, or FNF and the NWA. You know what I mean? There's a bunch of like heavy hitters in the hat community.
Yeah.
215. You know what I mean? Like.
But again, that's a perfect example. 215. There's nothing but Phillies, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know what I
mean?
For the most part. But that's his lane. That's his bread and butter.
Yeah.
Perfect. If you want a decent Phillies hat, Tim or Eat My Gat. They do the best two Phillies, in my opinion.
Who you go for, like, Yankee wise? Who do you think got it with the Yankees?
Yeah. John Jay always does good Yankees.
He's a Yankee fan, though, right? Too, right?
Yeah. So if you like a bit of out there stuff, John Jay's your man for that. Again, if you like more hip hop, movie orientated, it's got to be like Play by Play Ray or Worldwide Effing. They do good Yankees. I mean, Smacked and Cheese, she does banging Yankees. Home game.
Did that Pinwheel Orioles, right?
Board. Yeah, the cheese board.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's done some good stuff. I mean, Yankees is King of Crowns. He's done some. He's Yankees. The Ground Zero one, banger. The Steakhouse, Luger, and the other one, bangers. He's Mets. He's Big Apple Mets. That was a banger. Like
he had the Nas one too, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean. And this is why I did the Ghostface. I'm a Yankees fan. I needed to do a Yankees hat. It's about time.
Me too. I've been working with a store in LA, not LA, but in Cali. So I can only really make San Francisco hats and Oakland hats, which I don't mind. I really love their logos. But one of these days, I'm gonna have to come up off with a Yankee for sure. I got plenty Yankee mock-ups in the stash. I got a lot of mock-ups in the stash. There was I stopped posting them. I used to post a mock-up every Monday.
I always tell Rob, because Rob started doing mock-ups.
I see it on his story.
I said, only post the ones you're not bothered about, just to get them out there. I said, any stuff that you feel passionate about that you want to get made, don't post it. Don't post it. Because people will deny it and that. But there was a lot, like a year or two ago, there was a lot of people posting stuff and people stealing the idea.
Oh yeah, for sure. There was a whole store dedicated to re-rocks.
Yeah, extreme.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But so anything that you want to do, or you think, don't post. You say even you got to be cautious sending it stores. You know what I mean, to try and get stuff made, because if a store's not too nice, they'll be like, "Oh, that's good. I'll do that myself."
Yeah, they can. That's the thing.
At the end of the day, no one owns any of this.
Exactly.
You own all this. There's nothing to say you can't. But
nothing's ours in the hat community. We just, you know what I'm saying. There's just a form of respect that you would, you know what I mean. That that's just the way it is. People that try to gatekeep these logos and say, "Oh, this is mine."
No.
You know,
that's why that Ghostface. That's the first one I've actually posted public that I'm doing, only because within that I always post it in my FNF group and that, and then if I've not quite got the numbers in there, that's why I posted it on there to see if there was any interest. But it'd already been approved and nearly enough ordered, so there was no issue.
Yeah, you had already taken the steps to get everything.
Yeah, so
get everything done, which is dope. I can't wait for it. I also can't wait to see that. that Predators hat too. That looks
Yeah.
insane.
So with that Preds hat, Tapped Out has done a T-shirt for it as well.
Oh, I just
I've
won
seen
one
it.
of their shirts. I know that shirt's gonna be nice.
Oh, it's so good. It's front and back. Awesome. I've seen it. He sent me the thing of it.
I really wanted to link with him to do
he's cool, man. He's so cool.
Star Fox shirt would have went crazy with the hat. I'm working on hopefully I can get this 2.0 made.
He's so cool. I literally messaged him and said, listen, I've got this Thundercats. It's won the thing. Would you do it? He was like, yeah, man. I'll give me a couple of days. I'll sort something out. Just sorting my hat out. I'll send him a hat.
Yeah.
You know, and so we do that. So I might get him. He's already got an Iron Man Ghostface T-shirt. So I might do something like that. Or I was thinking about I might get a little Ghostface killer pin made.
That'd be dope.
Maybe.
Do you have you made any pins? Do you got any? Oh, you got your
only that one.
How do you selling those or what?
Literally, they were only for the hat. I think I had a couple left over. I might have one left somewhere.
If you find an extra one, I'd like to grab one.
Yeah. It's just and that was an experiment as well, because obviously we all know all the pins. It's Sonny or Bell that may come in China or whatever. Yeah. I wanted to try and find somewhere in the UK that do it, and so these are UK made.
Oh,
these pins, just to try, just to say UK manufactured, just to see what, and they were all right.
You think you're gonna dive into doing a pin or two now?
No, I've got some blips designed, some flash blips that I've just got to get. I did speak to, I think it was Sonny, about doing it last year sometime, so I might get them made in a couple of colorways, and I might get a flashback one made.
Definitely, I think you should definitely. I see like a blip for that for sure, with like the tire marks of the DeLorean, which would be pretty cool there.
It was fun. It was funny when I was trying to get some poster images. You know, the posters I did before. And put in ChatGPT DeLorean from Back to the Future. He wouldn't do it. He was like, I cannot do that.
I cannot do that.
And then he was like, may I suggest saying that you need a time traveling vehicle similar to a well-known one, and phrase it like that. And then I phrased it like that, and then it come up with that.
Dude, these ChatGPT, I'm not gonna lie, I use ChatGPT for my thumbnails and stuff like that, or anything that I gotta get technical or anything. I'm not against ChatGPT.
No.
But have you seen these darn I don't even know how to caricatures of everybody doing their jobs and whatnot? And
I did one today, because I had to take my dad for a checkup.
Oh, you had the electricity one, right?
Yeah, because I'm an electrical surveyor.
Yeah.
So, and I've done it, and I thought that's pretty good. It's like Flash anyway.
It was cool. I liked yours. But my mom sent one, man, and hers is the worst. I'm like, Mom, please just stay far, far away from AI.
Yeah.
I tried to get it to do one for me, and it just, first of all, I don't like the way that they made me look. I'm not posting mine, but it was people in there.
It said to me, do you want it like funny character or slightly serious but chaotic? I was like,
serious but chaotic.
So I said serious and chaotic, and that's what it gave me.
I definitely could see the serious and chaotic of it for sure.
Yeah, but like you say, I think it's not something to rely on, but it's a good tool. And I'll tell you where it's a good tool. If you've got an idea and you can't quite visualize it, as in, like, I knew what I wanted for that poster. I wanted the DeLorean with hats, with me getting out of it in a New York style street. But for me to try and design that on Photoshop, I'd still be doing it now. What I mean? Whereas that just...
Listen, as someone who I do graphic design for a Euro
Optic,
we use AI too, and this is, you know what I mean, like a freaking multi-million-dollar company. I mean, there's your favorite stores' websites use AI. Everybody uses AI. Movie makers are now using AI. Like, everybody uses AI. So I mean,
and I seen something the other day, and it was good. So this photographer guy, he had an idea of he wanted to shoot something at this certain angle of someone walking down this street with certain things happening, but he couldn't visualize it to see if it worked. So he put it in ChatGPT, and it made a video of the perspective of where he was trying to get, and it helped him to where he wanted to place the camera. And then he ended up climbing up this like lamp street light and putting the camera at this certain angle to get what it project, and it worked out good. So I
Definitely
think
helps.
I think stuff like that, it should not be. Whereas I know Rob is like he's literally John Connor. He wants to destroy all AI.
He's Trunks.
Yeah.
Oh man,
he's after Skynet.
That's hilarious. I understand, man. I mean, just think of all the water being used for people to do their little cartoon characters. He said, "I'm keeping my mouth shut."
Yeah, he gets passionate about it, don't you, Rob? Because what starts?
Oh man, that's hilarious. So now it's Riot's favorite time of the show. I don't know if he's still in here, but we're gonna talk some sports. Dive into the Yankees real quick because I know you're a Yankee fan. Finally signed Bellinger, 5 years, 162. Basically, Yankees are saying they're running it back. What do you feel? How do you feel the Yankees can? What do you think happens this year with that mindset?
Nothing, no different. Right, I like Bellinger. I liked him when he was at LA. He's a good player. I think the thing that messed the Yankees up this offseason was Grisham. They offered him that money, expecting him, as most players do, to say no.
Yes.
But because he said yes, that I think
ruined everything.
That threw a spanner, whatever they had planned. I don't know what they had planned, but that 24 million.
22 and a half.
That threw a spanner in the works. And that's why I think I think Bellinger was always the main to secure him again.
Yes.
But I think they probably would have maybe tried to get. They got a pitcher, didn't they, from the Marlins?
The Marlins, yeah, we made a trade for a pitcher. Basically, we gave up.
Didn't his dad also play for the Yankees?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It just seems like
the Dodgers have added.
They lost touch with what they're really supposed to be. I mean, the Mets owner is just opening his wallet, and whatever they got. You know what I mean? Like,
and then the Dodgers, they've not gone. Oh, we've won back to back. We'll just relax. They've added and improved again. How do you compete?
Mathematically, I don't know how they're doing this. Everything just seems like we'll pay you the rest of the $80 million we owe you in like 10 years and stuff like sooner or later that has to bite them in the ass. Sooner or later it has to.
Shohei helped him a lot, didn't he, when he said, "Oh yeah, that's 700 million, just give me 20 million for the first 2 years or whatever," weren't it? And then that I guarantee that had a big impact on how they've done business, because that's basically freed up near enough 600 odd million.
Every player they sign has deferrals, though. They're like afterpaying. They're using afterpay every offseason. It's crazy. They're using a firm like buy now, get now, pay later contracts. It's crazy.
You can't be mad at that. If the Yankees,
I'm not. I just wish my team would do it. I'm not mad at all. I'm not one of those guys saying the Dodgers are ruining baseball. I go by the saying, it ain't tricking if you got it. Yeah. And that basically means if you got it, you got it. And for one, we do know the Yankees got it, and them acting like they're broke, I think, is crazy to me. The fact that Hal Steinbrenner can get on whatever show he was on after the season talking about, our finances aren't as good as you guys think it is. What do you mean? You guys are putting in $300 million. Like, it makes no sense.
And they don't spend the money anywhere else, because I say this on most things I go on, right? When I was in New York, me and King of Crowns, we went and watched the Yankees. We were in the bleachers, bleach creatures by the screen. Right, got in there in the mix. Great, I enjoyed it. But then 5 days later, we went to Citi Field, watched the Mets. Right, the Mets Stadium is far superior. It's a beautiful stadium. But the crazy thing is, they were built the same time. New Yankee Stadium, Citi Field, same time they were built.
Yeah.
And the difference, you would think Yankee Stadium was built 20 years ago, later than that. It's unbelievable.
They made it a carbon copy of the older stadium and didn't think of
and just gone, it's new, but it's old. That's basically so dated.
Hey, here's what's the shit they call I'm drawing a blank. The little alley where the statues and I forget what they call it. I feel like
Monument Park.
Monument Park. Oh my god, I feel like such a fraud right now. Yeah, like, hey, here's our stadium. We got Monument Park, and yep, that's all we get, and chicken buckets. You know what I mean? Like,
not even that good. Chicken's fucking rubbish. The food was so much,
the chicken's
better. So much better at Citi Field. Even literally, as soon as you walk in and you've got them escalators and you've got all like the nice marble around the thing with Jackie Robinson quotes. And it's like you're going into a casino or something. Yeah. And then you've got someone sitting in the lift on a stool. What floor, sir? Oh, well, upper tier, please. You know what I mean? And you go outside. You've got a massive screen. You've got all like Shea Bridge and stuff like that.
Cohen sure does know how to entertain people for sure.
It's a better atmosphere. I thought it was more. It's more of an event. I feel like at Citi Field. It's more family orientated, 100%. I feel Yankee Stadium. It's rowdy. It's not really family.
It's outdated.
Friendly.
Yeah. It's not fun. I mean, for someone who's I also lived in Houston. I think Minute Maid Park is a nice park. I lived in Florida. Tropicana Field is better. You know, for all the bad reputation that the Trop gets, it's not a bad seat in the house. You can sit anywhere and feel like, you know what I mean? And it's a dome, first of all, too, which means unless a hurricane comes through and takes the top off.
Get the roof off,
Too soon, I don't know. But I mean, let's get with the times, man. I mean, let's get a dome. Let's do something different. This, like, no one cares of the 1925 Yankees anymore. We want something now. You know, something that gives us hope, and I feel like we haven't had hope.
So you think now it's what the drought is longer now than it's ever been. From 77 or whatever to 96 was 20 years or whatever. But then from 2009, it's crazy, isn't it?
And they say the same thing every year. It's like I can't even get clarity or anything, man. Like, this team grinds my gears. So Yankees lackluster offseason.
What do you think? Just quickly, what do you think to Jazz Chisholm playing for Great Britain?
I think that's cool. I love Jazz.
Yeah. I was like, cool.
I think his OnlyFans wife needs to stand back a bit, or she's gonna get him in trouble. Because you're on a spotlight in New York, and he's already he had to. He was
dial it back a bit, didn't he?
Did you see when he got into it with the fan on Twitter, and he had to get off X for a bit because he got called out, and she's all on Twitter talk about how she runs the house and stuff like that. Like, when you're the Yankees, you got to keep that, like, behind closed doors. You know what I mean? Because the fans will rip you apart. He just got owned by a random Twitter fan, and then he said, my wife is telling me I have to get off Twitter or some shit like that. I'm like, bro, that's embarrassing. You just got owned by a no-name face on Twitter, and now your wife says you gotta get off Twitter. Get the hell out of here. I do think I think that would be good for y'all. I do love the WBC. It's unfortunate that my team Puerto Rico, they're going through things and might not play due to insurance purposes. But we'll still have Judge, holding it down for the USA. Hopefully, a different outcome. But I mean,
Japan are going to be strong, aren't they?
they're stacked, dude. They're really stacked. I mean, now they're coming out of the wound with a baseball bat and a glove. Like they're just, I mean, Little League World Series just happened here because in Williamsport, that's where the Little League World Series and an Asian team just won. So,
well, it's their national sport. Literally, baseball is massive.
Yeah, I love baseball. Baseball is my favorite sport. Knicks are going into a little, yeah. I was hoping we would come around and trade for Giannis, but that didn't happen. We ended up getting Jose Alvarado,
yeah,
which should be a great pickup. Especially
he was playing at MSD, weren't he, for the Pelicans the other night?
Yeah. Hopefully that pickup helps out because I think Deuce McBride's out for the season, which is Brunson's captain. What do you think of the Knicks? The current state of the Knicks right now?
They're very up and down, aren't they? They'll go on a little tear, and then they just fall asleep. I think then they lose 5, 6, 7. Then they go on a little run again, and then they're on a bit of they got thrashed last night, like 30 points. And scored 80 points. It was like 114, 116 to 80. Terrible.
Yeah. They got to be more consistent. We got to beat the teams that we're supposed to beat.
There's a lot of good teams in the East. Cavs.
Yeah. Cavs just got better. You're absolutely right. Cavs just got so much better.
Pistons, Sixers. Again, but who wins it? OKC. I mean, they've just added. Who did where's Harden just ended up? He got traded to somewhere, didn't he?
Harden just went to the Cavs.
That's it, yeah. So, I mean, listen, he's not past it yet. He's still got some in him.
No, I think Donovan Mitchell, and the big guy they got, I forget his name, Jared Allen, I think. I think they're going to be pretty good. I mean, the East definitely just got better. I mean, you still got Giannis in Milwaukee. You got the Sixers that they play hard in the playoffs.
Do you reckon Giannis goes? Where do you reckon he goes off season? He'll go off season, I think.
He'll go. Yeah, he'll go.
Do you reckon
I mean, as much as I want him to go with us, I just don't see it happening.
But who would they'd have to get rid of Cat, wouldn't they, or someone like that?
If he waits after the season, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I see him. Where do I see Giannis going? I couldn't even tell you. I would, for some reason, Miami is just popping in my head.
But he's very injury prone, isn't he? Lately, he's not the Giannis of 2-3 years.
He's not the Giannis anymore. But I mean, you put him on. You take Cat out of the equation and put Giannis in there. It's a 100% better team.
Yeah.
And I love Cat. I don't think Cat's a bad guy. I think
I like him. I do.
Yeah, he doesn't get you there. I mean, neither did Julius. I don't know what we need. I just, out of all my teams, this is one of the only teams that I have not seen win. The last time they won was when my mom was born. So it'd be nice just to see one.
I used to love the 90s Knicks. Like when I was a kid, I'd watch that. Just John Starks and Ewing. That was it for me. John Starks, one of my favorite players. I love
one of my favorite players too. Allen Houston, Chris Childs. Yeah, we don't. And the sad thing about those Knicks is, if it wasn't for Jordan, dude, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, if it wasn't for Jordan, we probably see. And even the year that Jordan wasn't in, we lose to a missed finger roll by Ewing against the Rockets. Like, it's just Knicks are always gonna Knick, man, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
Who's your favorite player of all time?
Basketball. I'm a big Carmelo fan, but before Carmelo, I always loved Allen Iverson.
Yeah, I liked it. See, I got proper into basketball when I was young. So like for me, like Shaq's that's like I remember Magic Shaq was just like the best thing I ever seen. Like he was so good. But just all that era, like my top five was probably Shaq, Sean Kemp, John Stockton, John Starks, and probably Akeem Olajuwon.
A good top. That's a good top five right there.
Yeah.
That's a good top.
But then you got the mailman Malone. You know what I mean? Him and John Starks at the Jazz. They were unbelievable.
I think my basketball fandom really grew in the 2000s, late 2000s. Basketball. I started getting into video games more than sports games, really.
Yeah.
I had my NBA Live 2003, NBA Live 2004. So really like the Vince Carter days, the T-Mac days. Really, my heart will always lie within 2000s, 2010s basketball for sure. I love the 90s. Don't get me wrong. I think the 90s Knicks are great, but I think just as for basketball as a whole, I really think the
Jeremy Lin. Jeremy
Lin. Yeah, man. Lin Sanity was a great little run, man. I mean, I wouldn't trade that for what we got right now, though.
No.
I love what we got. I just want to see us win.
Mello would. And Starbury. He was old Stefan. He was a good player. Marbury.
Yeah, we've had some great players. It's just bad teams. Bad teams around great players. I mean, if you put prime Melo on this team with Brunson and them, finals team for sure. Finals team. Melo never had a team to play. You know what I mean? His best, the closest he ever got was 2009 with Allen Iverson, and they lose to the Western Conference Finals to Kobe. I mean, losing to Kobe, I mean, that's Kobe. You're gonna get Kobe. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to Kobe. But like, people always take that away from Melo. He was a Western Conference series, Western Conference Finals away from the finals. And they would have. And I'm gonna say right here, they would have wiped the floor with the Orlando Magic. Melo would have got a ring. The Melo would have got a ring if they get past Kobe.
Melo's definitely one of the best players to never win a championship.
Yeah, for sure. And people are saying his legacy is tarnished because Jokic taking his number and making it, better them going to the finals, or Harden taking his top 10 spot in scoring, or him being his Olympics, getting I think Melo bringing, let's be honest, besides what Mutombo, before Melo, who do you think of when you think of the Nuggets?
Yeah.
Melo brought a no-name franchise in year one, because don't forget, LeBron was watching Melo in the playoffs rookie season. And somehow, I'm getting real political now, LeBron got rookie of the year over Melo, but to each his own. I get real political when it comes to LeBron Melo conversations, because everybody growing up, everybody was just, oh, LeBron, and I was like, nah, I think Melo's gonna be that guy. So yeah. Do you have any advice to any like newcomers, or anything you'd want to say to people watching this who don't know you, or who are looking to get into hats, or just anything you'd want to say for someone to just get out of this episode for the hat community?
Buy what you like. Don't follow that. So the big so most collectors make this mistake, right? When you first start collecting, you're that into it, you just buy everything. You're just buying stuff, and then one day you'll just look and you'll be like,
"What the hell?
What did I buy that? I mean, what the fuck? Why did I buy that? Why did I buy?" And then you slowly realise it's not so much quantity; it's now quality. So then you buy better hats, more selective with your hats. But then also, like I say, buy what you want. Just because if you watch all the different shows and they don't like it, doesn't mean it's a bad hat. It's just a subjective opinion. Like if you like me, I've got some out there hats. I mean that most people won't wear, but I like them. I like a quirky, crazy hat. It's because at the end of the day, hats are an extension of your personality or an extension of your style. You know what I mean? So if you want to express a bit of a mad day, you put a mad hat on. If you want to, it's how you feel and what you feel. So just literally buy what you want, enjoy it. Hat community, for the most part, 99% full of like-minded people that have all got the same passion. Everyone will help everyone. You never got to be scared. It's like, oh, if you want to know anything, just message me. You ever can't find something, message me. I'll help anyone out. I'll help anyone out with mock-ups. I'll help anyone out with anything like that. If you can't find something, a logo, or you don't know how to do a color code, or you can't do that, or listen, people are there to help at the end of the day, and we're all in it together. So let's all enjoy it.
How it should be. There shouldn't be any division in the community.
Exactly. You'll have your little groups, like it's like any social thing at school. You got the cool kids, you got the geeks, you got the nerds, you got the sports, you got and it's like that in life in general everywhere. Not everyone's going to be into the same thing, but we're all here because we like hats. Some people might like hats for the sports side. Other people might like hats because they've just found out that there's loads of Dragon Ball Z anime hooks and that pins, and then you got pins as a completely owned community of its own. You know what I mean? It's just there's loads of little things, and there's something for everyone. It doesn't matter what you're into, what teams, there is something for everybody. It caters for everyone, and that's what we're trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do with my show. That's what Wes is trying to do, is to put enough different stuff out there that everyone's catered for. If you want to see the latest drops and that, you watch one show. If you want to look back and see some stuff, you watch one show. If you want a bit of everything, you watch this show. You know what I mean? There's something for everyone at the end of the day.
I agree. Shout out to all the creators out there. Whether it's pins, your shows, whatever it is, don't stop. Like if you love what you're doing, don't stop. I like doing the show. I'm sure you like doing your show. You've gotten great feedback. I think it's great what you're doing. And, I just think, if you love what you're doing, don't stop, regardless of what people say, whether it's good feedback or not. Any feedback is feedback, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I'm really proud of you for, stepping out of, your comfort zone and doing that with your show. And I definitely look forward to, your work, the Ghostface Yankees.
Yeah. We've got some good stuff coming one way or another. And have a run. Like the G Unit mixtape run. That's what we're on now for FNFs. We're just gonna
the G Unit mixtape. Right when Tony Yale gets right out of jail, and then it takes him to another level.
Yeah.
Man.
That's it.
I appreciate that. Former Vikings WR, whose name just what? Don't know what that is. Former Vikings wide receiver.
Yeah, Randy Moss. Yeah. I like that.
Who is that? Blue is as blue as blue is. That's a good one. Former Vikings receiver whose name describes horny fungus.
Randy Moss. I like that.
Hey, shout out to whoever that was. Shout out you. Thank you for being on this episode with me.
Yes, sir.
You know where to follow him. It's CapMasterFlash at IG. He has his episodes every Tuesday. What you do? You drop them 7 o'clock? What time would you drop them?
5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. UK.
Yes, sir.
Every Tuesday.
And you can see him. You can see him there on his show, and he has great guests.
Hang on. What we got now?
Former Browns wide receiver whose name describes a massacre of dictionaries. Former Browns. Massacre of dictionaries. Webster Slaughter? What? I don't know that guy, I think. Webster Slaughter. Oh, damn, my camera came out. Oh, no.
Elgato's overheated. Needs a cooling fan.
Thank God I got the backup. The backup camera. Damn, the Elgato got me good. Or maybe my camera died. I don't know. I don't see it. On that note, we're just gonna go ahead and end that. That was perfect timing. Once again, I appreciate you, brother. We'll definitely link up after the show.
Yeah, man.
And thank you, man. I appreciate you.
Listen, thank you for having me on. Thank you for everyone that joined. Pleasure, and we'll be seeing you.
Yes, we will.
Back to the Fitteds.
Oh my God, Ryan, get out of here. Have a good one. Thanks, brother. All right, that was episode 10. I believe I'm losing track of my episodes. We had CapMasterFlash, one of the homies over out in the UK, OG collector. He has several hats. I'm looking at the wrong camera. Yeah, he has a Ghostface killer Yankees on the way. He's done a lot for the community and very well respected, and I appreciate him doing his thing. And that we have that. So let me drop my music and get out of here. Thanks everybody for joining, and we'll see you next week.